Good morning, amigos. Dr. Doug here at BodyTrust.com. I found an very interesting article in Science Daily the other day. It's by a German research team in Kiel University, Germany. It's called Overfed Bacteria Make People Sick. And what caught my attention was this idea of overfed bacteria. And, this had to be European or Asian or someplace other than the United States, because U.S. researchers don't follow that line of thought. Their line is always about right foods and wrong foods, good foods and bad foods, approved foods and non-approved foods. And it goes way back, of course, more than 100 years, this obsession with good foods and bad foods in the United States. It's a real sickness. But anyway, they found that inflammatory diseases, and my guess is autoimmune diseases as well, are largely caused by this damp heat that collects in the lower abdomen from eating too much food. And they found that it actually disturbs, let's see, it says inflammatory diseases are caused by an oversupply of food. There's too much food. And the associated disturbance of the intestine's natural bacterial colonization. So we got good guys down there and we got bad guys down there. And the bad guys love to feed on too much food. It becomes a swamp in your gut, a swampy situation, where it just gets nasty and ferments and develops heat, because when something's not moving, it grinds against that barrier and just becomes festering and nasty. There's a lot of heat, a lot of movement going on in a swamp, if you look at it with a microscope. So that's that toxic intestinal sludge, and we will call that food stagnation, and that leads to damp heat. Damp heat I cover in my book, Chinese Medicine for the Modern World, on page 132. Damp heat causes all kinds of nasty problems, starting with problems in the lower abdomen. So that damp heat will collect, and it will cause inflammatory conditions, first of all, like in the prostate, in the uterus, in the bladder, urinary bladder, so bladder infections, damp heat, in the large intestine, damp heat, in the small intestine, body cavity, everything down there can pick up damp heat because the dampness is heavy. So the dampness in food, that's that watery part, that yin part. It's really, this whole thing is excess yin, by the way. So that yin drops, right? Because water is heavy, yin is heavy, yin drops, yin sits there and ferments in the lower part of the body. So you tend to get these lower body problems. That includes swelling in the hips, knees, ankles, feet, and anything reddish that comes out. And also, damp heat will get into the channels, and that connection between large intestine, lung, and skin means that it comes out on the skin. It's poisonous, toxic. It gets toxic very easily, and it comes out through your emergency exit, which is your skin. So a lot of skin problems are related to damp heat. And as well as it climbs up the liver, the large intestine channel and the stomach channel into the sinuses. So we get a lot of sinus problems and head problems and nose problems and throat problems due to the heat and the dampness rising up into the head. So that's damp heat, and I'm so glad that they're making the case that it's too much food. How do you know you've eaten too much food? Your body will tell you. It says uncomfortable. If you keep eating because you're distracted, or because you're really, really unhappy and you really need to stuff down those emotions, your body will tell you, say, I'm uncomfortable. Also, the deliciousness of food starts to go just like that, just as you're around the corner about to cause some damp heat. It'll say, yeah, it's not so delicious. That's not so good. But that happens with me with a lot of sweet. If I eat too much sweet, right away after a couple of bites, it goes, yeah, okay, that's enough. Now, sweet taste will moisten, but too much sweet will cause dampness. So excess damp, excess sweet, excess sugar, honey, whatever, that's a leading cause of dampness. Of course, your body will tell you. Hey, we had too much sweet, back off. So, fatty food too. There's a lot of dampness in fatty food. So at a certain point, you go, I've had enough, right? That's your body telling you stop. And of course, if you eat and you're not hungry, an empty feeling in the stomach area that motivates animals and people to go to work, if you're not hungry, well then it's all going to cause food stagnation, and it's all not good for you. So if you do overeat, I recommend that you make yourself some Bojemi tea. It's really good stuff, tastes just like tea. Half of it's white tea. The other half is Chinese herbs, Chinese formula that helps your body digest stuck food. It doesn't cause diarrhea and it doesn't cause lots of urination. It just helps your body digest food. So that's Bojemi. You can get this online. It's very popular, very, very famous. It goes back a long way. So that's damp heat, food stagnation, something to be avoided, to clean yourself out. Remember, fasting means you're not eating, so extend the periods between eating. Lower your portions. And have a great week. Thanks for watching, amigos. Hasta mañana.